Do you ever have those days where you catch yourself just staring into space, thinking, how in the world did my life get so busy? You're running a household, showing up to work, taking care of literally everybody, and somehow you're also expected to magically figure out the next 20 years. If you're anything like the other Gen Xers I talked to, you're doing all of it on very little sleep and a whole lot of faith. It's wild, isn't it? One day you're 25 with a whole lifetime ahead of you, and the next thing you know, you're sitting there doing retirement math on the back of a grocery receipt, thinking, well, that escalated quickly. And you are not alone. A lot of people your age feel like they race sprinting on a treadmill that just keeps getting faster. You work hard, harder than most younger folks even understand, but it still feels like you ray just keeping your head above water. Maybe you've had those quiet, late night moments where you ask yourself, is this really it? Is this what the next 20 or 30 years are supposed to look like? Wake up, work, pay the bills, shrug off the stress, and repeat. It's exhausting, not just physically, but emotionally, because deep down, you know you were meant for more than just surviving the month. Now, here's the part most people never say out loud. The problem isn't your work ethic. Gen Xers practically invented grit. You grew up fixing things, figuring things out, and doing whatever needed to be done. Hard work has never been the issue. The real problem is that hard work alone just doesn't move the needle like it used to. The world has changed. If your income is only coming in when you're actively working, you're always going to feel behind. What actually creates breathing room today, what gives you your time back, is having something that works even while you not, something that builds momentum quietly in the background while you're living your life. That was the huge shift for me when I stopped trying to just work harder and started looking for a system that could work with me instead of draining everything I had left. That's when everything changed. I found the Legacy Builders program, and trust me, I didn't join because I needed another responsibility. I joined because I needed a way to stop feeling like my job owned every single hour of my day. What caught my attention wasn't hype. It was how practical it was. It was built for real people with real lives, people who don't have an extra 8 to 10 hours just lying around, people who want something they can actually learn, follow, and build without losing more time with their family. The Legacy Builders program gives you a complete, step-by-step automated system that shows you how to build an online business in about 2 hours a day. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need a following. You don't have to chase anyone or make cold calls. It's a digital product, so you can work on it from anywhere. You get a pre-built website. We call it the Freedom Machine, your email automation, your sales system, everything. You just plug your name into it and follow the blueprint. And because you own 100% profit resell rights on the digital products you buy, you keep all the earnings for different digital programs, for streams of income, and one system that ties it all together. But honestly, the part most people love the most is the community. Over 55,000 people walking the same path, cheering each other on, lifting each other up, answering questions, and showing you what's possible. When you're surrounded by people who are actually moving forward, it makes you feel like you can too. And here's the interesting thing, the minute you plug into something like this, you stop feeling behind. You stop stressing every time the bills come in. You stop wondering if you'll need to keep working into your late 60s or 70s. Instead, you start waking up with a little spark again. You start feeling hopeful. You start imagining what life could look like if you finally had something working for you instead of draining you. So let me ask you one simple question. If nothing changes, what does your life look like in a year? In 5 years? And more importantly, does that future feel good? Because if it doesn't, then this is your sign to look at something different, not someday. Today, if you're curious, click the link in my description below. Watch the quick overview, see how the system works, and see what's included. You deserve options. You deserve control. You deserve a business that works even when you don't, while you're sleeping, spending time with your family, or finally just taking a breath. If you're tired of always being on, it might be time to build something that actually gives you your life back. The link's in the description whenever you're ready. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.